Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Alexander Hilly 123 here. And just when you thought you were done with Dead Space 3, there's more. Dead Space 3. It's the Awakened DLC. This comes in 3 very short chapters. It's a very short DLC. We're going to be doing it in one video.
Carver, what are you doing in my apartment? We're not in your apartment. We're not supposed to be anywhere. Aren't we dead? That doesn't make any sense! Isaac, you activated the Codex. The moon fell. We fell!
What about the alien machine? It froze the planet. It pulled a moon out of the sky.
We don't know what that technology can do.
So that's it? We were saved by fucking aliens?
I quit trying to make sense of it all back on the Ishimura.
Come on, this can't be real! Wait, what are we supposed to do now?
Well, for starters, get the hell out of here.
And go where? Back to Earth?
Yeah. If we're dead, we can do what we want, right?
Right.
These Dead Space Bros are back. There's actually a lot of dialogue in this DLC, so it's going to be tough for me to talk. But here we go, Awakened 1, Requiem. No point in doing this in 3 short videos. I just wanted to do it in one long video, and as you can see, it's going to be an hour long. But yeah, for me, from that cutscene at the start, it's awkward for me. I just find that awkward to watch. It's like, we've just retconned the whole end of the game. Yeah, they didn't die, even though there's no chance of surviving it. And again. Oh, and look, there's abseiling immediately. You know the thing, one of the many things that ruined the third game. We're going to bring it right back at the start of the DLC. I mean, oh, there you go. You can see how angry I am with it. But yeah, it's like abseiling already. That cutscene at the start, for me, it's just poor writing, man. We're alive, but why are we alive? We don't know. Because here's more Dead Space 3. Because we needed to get you to pay for this very short DLC, because EA are a bunch of pricks. You know what I mean? But it's true. It is true. And back in 2013, this was EA's hope of, right, we'll turn this into an action game, it'll sell 20 million copies, and there'll be a Dead Space 4 with 4-player co-op, open world, microtransactions, even more so than this game. And it'd be even worse.
So we did kill the moon. There it is.
Why's it way over there?
Its orbit must have carried it westward as it was pulled down by the machine.
I still don't understand how we survived.
Maybe we didn't.
Well, I'd know if I was dead, man.
Man, I don't even know what dead means anymore. Are we Necromorphs? Is this what they feel like after the marker reanimates them?
Could you be any more crazy? Hell no, we are not necromorphs. We killed the thing that makes them. At least we don't have to put up with that shit anymore.
Yeah. No more moon. No more marker signal. No more Necromorphs. At least that's on our side.
Yeah. Now we're just stuck on this godforsaken planet.
Danik had a strong contingent down here hunting us. One of their ships has to be around here.
Now that's a good idea. Let's get looking, dead boy.
That's not funny.
It is. Shit.
Hey, where you going? We'll find a ship quicker if we split up. You sure that's a good idea?
Bad monsters are dead, Isaac. We won. Just call me if you find a ship.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel that they may not actually be gone. Yet again, like the main game, there's a mixture of decent gameplay and pretty bad gameplay here. Some people think that the Awakened DLC is like a masterpiece and it's amazing and it's what the game should have really been. Holy shit. Basically because that happens. That's why.
Carver, did you see?
Yeah, just some weird shit, yeah.
How's that possible?
Who knows? Hey, don't freak out.
Yeah. If you find a bench, use it. Load up just in case.
Yeah.
Don't know if I even use those +3 circuits. I honestly might not. Or maybe I will. Here we go, let's have a look. You guys watch the main game, you'll know what I think about this game's upgrade system. It's shit. But yeah, just having flashbacks to like the dementia parts of the second game. It does this so many times where it shows the moon, whatever, and you know, the headaches that Isaac gets when he has these flashbacks, and it's like it just gets overdone, even in this hour-long DLC. I say it's an hour long. When people played this for the first time, it'd probably take about an hour and a half, but holy shit, it is really short DLC. But yeah, I don't think this DLC is great at all. There's some good moments in it, but there's also some awful moments too. It's just like the main game, condensed, that's all it is. And I don't know how much this cost when it came out, because when this game came out in 2013, I think it was the last year that Microsoft Points existed. Any younger gamers might not even remember Microsoft Points, but yeah, you used to be able to buy Microsoft Points. Holy shit, like 400, 800, 1200. This would have been probably maybe 12 to 16 quid this DLC, and holy shit, that's not worth it, honestly. Norton.
No. You're dead. Hey. Oh God, no. No fucking way. We killed you. We killed all of you.
Whoa, okay.
I know, they're over here too.
How?
We must have missed something, I don't know.
So Norton there seems to have more HP than a lot of the other normal Necros in the game. Thus how he managed to tank so much freaking damage. Look! Oh my god, you see that? Throwing the puke back and it hit an invisible wall. Oh, this game's a masterpiece. Legit is, man. Why is the free pukers here? Look at this game. Like, it's already following the same mistakes as the main campaign, dude.
This can't be real. How can there still be necromorphs?
Does it matter?
Yes, it matters. Either we're actually crazy, or we didn't stop the markers. Oh God, Ellie.
Isaac, we have to get back. We have to warn Earth.
We need a ship. Keep looking.
But yeah, we saw 2 pregnants there as well, and they're a cool enemy, and they're not used enough in this game. I spoke about this many times in the main Let's Play of the game throughout the campaign, and bears repeating. Nice to see the puker design from the second game there, though. They look so much better. I'm hungry too. Got a bit of an assortment of Chinese food for my tea though, ladies and gentlemen. Chicken in. Oh my god, see? Here we go again. And this is another thing that you get in this DLC.
We are all awake now. Awake and hungry.
Kinda inspired, of course,
Take us home, Isaac.
from the boss of the second game. And you know what the absurd thing here is? Listen to the enemies. They sound exactly like the pack from the second game, but not like the feeders from the third game. And they actually have lots less HP, and they die quickly. Why couldn't the enemies have been like that in the main campaign?
The other moons?
Why couldn't they have been like that?
This moon must have contacted the others before we could kill it.
Then we really have to get to Earth and warn everyone.
But I don't think they know where Earth is yet.
Good. Then let's hurry the fuck up and find a ship.
Nice ominous music in the background here, like that. But yeah, isn't that just bizarre? Like, because they're see-through and you can't actually tell that they're baby, childlike enemies, they made them behave in exactly the way that they did in the second game, and that's how they should have been in this game. Like, those enemies were dying really quickly. Oh shit, oh no. Get shat on. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble here. That was quite exciting, wasn't it? 3 double med packs on the floor. Way too much health, man. I'm playing on hard difficulty, obviously. Is it loud enough for you? This is the music that is used at the end of the game, I think. Reusing assets again here. Oh my god, look! They used them again! Why couldn't they have used this enemy design in the main game? That is weird. Don't you think that that's weird? Like, that is the pack redesigned. If they were brave enough to use these childlike enemies in the DLC, why didn't they just do it in the main game? I don't get that. Did they realise that people already in the main game missed the pack and they put them back in? Or is it just coincidence? I mean, this DLC, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it came out only like a month after the main game. So they would have been working on this at the same exact time. Basically, they wouldn't have seen the reaction of the fan base and the gaming world when this came out. But to be fair, fighting the pack is so much better. Not because it's easier, but because they just die quicker, and that's the whole point of them. There's shitloads of them, but look, they're dead straight away. They're even dying to the force gun. Alright game, okay, enough. I mean, to be fair, obviously in the second game there are shitloads of pack members. That's the whole point of those enemies, of course. This game still goes over the top with it, but that feels a lot more like Dead Space 2, really. And thus it's immediately just more fun. So many medium med packs. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Today is a Saturday the 11th of December 2021, and I am currently up to chapter 12. I've uploaded chapter 11 today of the main game. I saw a fact on the Dead Space Reddit, like, Isaac only mentions people by the second name most of the time, and he does for some reason. He only says people's surname, apart from Ellie and a few others. Oh shit, it's Twitchers, lads. And for some reason, these guys are not playing by the rules. I wish I could tell you why, but they're not reacting to the force gun. They're not getting blown up by grenades. He's doing limbo, ladies and gentlemen. How low can he go? How low can Electronic Arts go? But yeah, I finished this project about 2 weeks ago, but I never narrated Awakened. And then I thought, you know what, I'll just narrate it. So it's actually 2 weeks since I completed the project. Nobody's watching the videos. It's heartbreaking, and to be honest with you, I think a hiatus is necessary, but I also think going back to the drawing board is necessary and saying, look, is this worth it anymore? Feeling very downhearted at the moment, guys, by YouTube. I really
Oh, ships! Do you see them?
They're taking off. There's not going to be any left.
Head towards the ships. Hurry!
I mean, already, look, these rooms, the rinse and repeat. Can you notice this? Look, they're the same rooms we're going in and out of all the time. So that's why I've just got to disagree with people who say that this DLC is, like, amazing. Because it isn't. Even the Severed DLC is just more Dead Space 2, to be fair. I hate to admit it, but I think what the series needed after this game, if it wasn't for EA's meddling and ruining of it, is some new ideas, really.
Oh, shit!
Oh, wow. Stormy conditions here. Oh, these are alien-like stalkers as well, aren't they? Pretty cool. Some new enemy designs. I think these are different. Oh, there's a bit of pause rage. And then he dies after he hits me. Thank you, EA. Thank you, Visceral. Rewind that back, because I don't think I missed. That was bullshit. The Tomb Raider music in the background is back as well. That guy didn't screech at me whilst he were running. He did though. For some reason I can't pick that up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. One from the rear, Lord Eris style. And this is where there shouldn't really be any more. As you can hear, there are more. Oh my lord! That mofo came out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. What can you say about that? It's almost like the game's just saying, no, we're gonna have the last laugh. Cheeky bastards.
Crap, there goes another one. We're gonna get stranded down here.
It was closer. There might be more nearby.
The spooky moons.
Can anyone hear me? My co-pilot just threw himself into the engine and ground the turbine to a halt.
Losing our minds.
If anyone can hear me, we're on the roof of the vehicle depot in the command center courtyard.
So I didn't have time to actually watch the Game Awards with Jeff Keighley today. It was 12:30 at night and I had to be up for work at 6 AM, so I couldn't watch it, unfortunately. If I had the time, I would have watched it and reacted to it and uploaded it to my YouTube, but I couldn't. But a few interesting developments. I'm going to give my 2 cents now on Alan Wake 2, Cuphead DLC, and Plague Tale 2. Plague Tale 2 looks more like Plague Tale 1 with better graphics. I'm down for that. I enjoyed Plague Tale. Well recommended if you like Last of Us with less polished gameplay, to say the least, but the game world is beautiful. Nice, interesting story. Dark vibe. Beautiful areas and whatnot. Really looking forward to Plague Tale 2. And now we're seeing games that aren't cross-gen. So that's not cross-gen. Alan Wake 2 isn't cross-gen. And obviously, you know, Callisto Protocol's not cross-gen. Dead Space Remake's not. So just a little few things here that I'm rather excited about. Obviously, there's still the issue that I can't get a freaking Xbox One, but sorry, Xbox Series X. But yeah, and Alan Wake 2, ladies and gentlemen, big news. Sam Lake, the main guy who's the head honcho at Remedy, it's gonna be pure survival horror. Holy shit.
It's not just us. Everyone is going insane.
Oh, good. Any ships yet?
Maybe.
Oh, good.
Can you get to the vehicle depot? The one at the command center?
Yeah, I'm almost there now.
Isaac! Up here!
Yeah, I was just talking to him. But yeah, I'm excited about a potential much darker survival horror Alan Wake 2. Control, I both hated it and liked it at the same time. I enjoyed what it was inspired by, gaming-wise, but in terms of survival, well, more of the horror elements and the absurdity of the game world and shit, but I hate... God, this is loud. Fucking hell.
Hey, didn't you hear me?
What? I was just being attacked.
You've been standing there doing nothing. I said the ship needs fuel. Hit the switch on the big tank down there.
So, as you can see here, this is a new, I guess you could call it a mechanic if you want. It's a new thing where we're getting attacked and you're wondering if it's real or not. And Carver doesn't realise that we're doing this because we probably aren't. He's just saying we're standing here, but we're fighting. But distorting the screen and making things harder to see is ultimately, in my opinion, more frustrating than anything. Yeah, you really can't see much, can you? I know it's to insinuate that you're hallucinating and everything, but I feel like other people enjoyed these parts more than I did, to be honest. But yeah, Alan Wake 2, survival horror, but make it linear, Remedy. Fingers crossed, that could be really sick. I liked Alan Wake, didn't love it, liked it. but feel that Remedy have always wanted to make this kind of game, and now they have the opportunity to, so that is exciting.
Here, it's just a little. Oh no.
Oh no, what?
The shock drive on this thing is out. It's only got impulse.
So we're stuck.
Just stuck on this star system. We can make it as far as the flotilla. We'll just have to find something up there to play with. We'll make it home. Don't worry.
Worried? I don't know if I'm dead or alive. What's the worry?
Shit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to stop the video on my microphone to make a cup of tea. Strongly brewed with half a sugar. I used to have 1 sugar, but these days I have half a sugar. As Clark and Carver set off for, I think, part 2 of this DLC. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Nice. What I will say in this DLC is this is a lovely change of setting now. Like, this is a great palette cleanse, isn't it? Terra Nova we're at now.
It's coming from the cradle.
What happened to the other ships?
One up in the minefield, I guess. Keep scanning for ships that are intact. I'm gonna have a look at this one. Wow. Looks pretty messed up.
Does it have a shock point drop?
No. It's been gutted.
Got it. What the hell?
Oh, okay, I've got my cup of tea.
They took it onto the Terra Nova. I'm gonna head in.
Yeah, okay. You check the bridge. I'll poke around and engineer.
Yeah, nice change of location though, ladies and gentlemen. I think you'll agree with me. And slower pace here as well, at least for a short period of time. Oh my goodness. But yeah, these kind of areas here, had there ever been a 4th game, I think these are the kind of areas we would have seen a heck of a lot more. Obviously a much more open, less linear, because linear is dead. And there was a big talk about that about 3 or 4 years ago. I remember this hashtag SavePlayer1. Well, I made a video called that, but I also put Love Linear Games with a hashtag. And, you know, yes, there have been some great single-player games in the last couple of years. That looks funny as Isaac does that in midair. But linear is... there's not many linear games made anymore. Less than ever, and I love linear games. Oh, cut the bot in midair. Holy shit. But yeah... I just miss there being a lot more linear games. The L word. Open world games aren't the pinnacle of sophistication of gaming. Putting a massive open world game out there and then just saying, oh, go and do what you want at any pacing that you want. That doesn't make a game great.
Anyone out there is still sane. You have to finish the plan. We thought we could use this ship's reactor to power our shock point drive, but they've taken it to the conning tower at mid-station and locked me out! If you can get to the bridge, there should be a way to defeat the lockdown, but you'll need to... No!
Time for you to join the church, brother.
No! Get off me! Stop! Stop!
Step 4.
Carver, did you hear that?
Yeah, you think you can lift the lockdown?
I'm about to find out.
So we've got a lot of these candles here and these like ceremonies, and we'll see these kind of sacrifice things. It's a bit creepy and weird to be sure, but it's also a bit cheesy. Wow, +3 reload and rate of fire. And I guess these guys are new enemies. They're like crazy unitologist zombie guys. That's what I'm going to call them. I don't exactly know what they are. They're new enemies, I guess, but they're the DLC's version of the Scooby-Doo fishermen, as I was calling them in the main game. And of course, if you're wondering why I call those guys the Scooby-Doo fishermen, because of Seraphim 17 in his Dead Space 3 walkthrough, he calls them Scooby-Doo fishermen guys.
I'm heading to the tram.
Genius.
Shock point drive soon.
Good. I'm not far from the reactor. I'm gonna go see what shape it's in.
I'm sucking on a mint, not a mint imperial, Yorkshire mix, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. ASMR eating for some, getting triggered for others. Oh, here we go again.
Lead us, Isaac.
You alright?
Voices in my head. They want me to lead them.
Well, don't listen to them. We need to get home.
What if that's what they want us to do?
Isaac, when people hear voices in their heads, it means they're going crazy. You are going crazy, alright? Now get the fucking shock point drive. Shit.
So, a few spoilers of the DLC here, ladies and gentlemen, but Clark and Carver are going to have a few disagreements with each other, and to be honest with you, the dialogue, it's just pure cringe. I think that's the word I'd use with this DLC. The dialogue and the writing is really cringeworthy. Really cringeworthy. Oh, I love that marker text above the door, that's sick. Here we go, lads. This is pretty cool on your first playthrough, but it's the kind of set piece that works much better on your first playthrough. Because you don't know if they're going to attack you or not. What's going to happen exactly. Wow, Force Gun. I'm using the Force Gun game.
Isaac, what happened?
I don't know. I thought they were here, but
Okay, we gotta get out of here before you turn into a basket case. Can you reach the conning tower?
yeah. I can use the tram to reach the mid-station. I should be there soon.
Bang, bang.
They are coming, my brothers. They are coming and they are hungry. Is your soul prepared to feed them? Or will you be judged unworthy and cast aside? Join me as we build a new church together. Not of brick and mortar, but of flesh and blood. Join me in a tribute so glorious that the heavens themselves will take notice. They are coming, my brothers, and we will be ready.
I feel with this game, you know, the main game and its DLC, the audio design is still good overall, but I feel like this game just tends to be loud for the sake of it.
The age of man is at an end.
Like that part then was so loud. Jesus. But it's not as effective as in the first two games. Jacob Arthur Danik. I am the evil Elton John.
Fear not. There is future.
I don't think I changed my weapons during this. Oh, or do I? Oh, I do. I'm making an assault rifle, guys.
It will lift us out
How about that?
of full existence, and we will become one.
My God, I love Yorkshire mix. Don't have it often though, not good for your teeth. I think I'm going to start snacking on different foods as well. I've been thinking about it. I don't have a lot of nuts. I love like roasted peanuts and salted peanuts, shit like that, but ultimately that's defeating the purpose, isn't it? And they're not the healthiest kind of nuts, like walnuts and shit like that. They're just a little bit, I don't know, they get stuck in your teeth and they're not as moreish. I'm wanting to snack less on fruit and more maybe on other foods. I got offered a bunch of carrots, like a work colleague was snacking on frickin' carrots, little mini carrots, and I just thought, wow, that's weird. Because I've never thought of snacking on carrots like that before. I like carrots, but
I see you approaching.
just weird.
Don't be afraid. All are welcome to be a part of our church. But what part will you give?
What would you recommend me snack on, ladies and gentlemen?
Their message. A tongue.
Oh, here we go. Holy shit! Okay, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. There's some good moments in this DLC. I'm not a hater of the DLC. I just feel like it's Dead Space 3 condensed. It sums up this game in an hour. Some great moments, some awful moments, not as good as 1 and 2. But the pacing obviously doesn't suffer because it's a short DLC. Oh shit, here he is, the main man. So there's an achievement slash trophy attached to this guy. Oh, the Scooby-Doo Fisherman is back. Hello there. And they're still not taking a hit. Here he is. The cult leader. Yet again, the pack used very well here. They're dangerous, there's loads of them, but they're not tanky.
Ourselves the way that you may be found. We prepare. We purge the sins of our bodies, and we lift up our voices to them, that we may be found.
What do you want from me? Hey, take it easy. Are we doing the right thing, Carver? Huh? Are we?
Don't let them into your head, man. Now look, I found the reactor. It's all
Oh,
rigged
pardon
up.
me.
We just need the shock point drive. Can you get it?
Yeah, I can get
Then
it.
do that.
Clark's insane in the membrane. Surprise, motherfucker. So I have decided, ladies and gentlemen, that there's actually going to be another project on the channel next year. Maybe. It all depends if the game has an auto-save, manual save feature. If Max Payne 1 on the Xbox One does, then I'm going to do a Let's Play Max Payne 1 next year. Because I played Max Payne 2 for the first time in over 10 years. Just this week, finished it today, thoroughly enjoyed it. Really short game. I think I do prefer the first game just about, but I played the first game on the PS4 last year. No, not last year, about 4 or 5 months ago, last summer, and enjoyed it, but there was no autosave, and some of the platforming sections haven't aged well. Jesus Christ. And it got a bit frustrating because of that. So if the Xbox version has an autosave function, it'll be on the channel next year as a Let's Play sometime, alongside Hotline Miami and Vanquish, and maybe Last of Us 2 if I get a PS5. Because I want to do it at 60 FPS. But, we'll see. Ooh, yesterday I got stomachache whilst I was, you know, sitting down, working, and I've got stomachache again. Weird. There's a lot going on inside the human body, ladies and gentlemen. It's truly phenomenal. That really is. So much can go wrong with it that can potentially... Oh, here we go again. Now we get the cult leader in these parts as well. Oh god. It's feeders, not the pack now. There's the glowing marker. Complete rip-off of the boss of the second game.
Show us the way to Earth, Isaac.
So yeah, this is hardly unique, but oh well.
I found it, Carver.
Great, now let's go home.
We're not going.
Petition.
No one can.
Gossip petition.
Yes, we can. There's time to warn everyone. Isaac, we can save Ellie.
If any one of us returns, they'll follow. We have to destroy the shock point.
No! Isaac, bring the drive to the reactor. You gotta do this for me, man.
Yeah, I'll bring it to the reactor so I can throw it in. Then we blow the whole thing to hell.
No! Isaac, God!
And this here starts the Space Bros arguing for the second part of this DLC, or the final third, I should say. We're in part 3 of 3 now, Perdition. And it's just so cringy, man. We've got to actually fight Carver. Interesting ideas, but yeah, I'm not sure how much I like it. But yeah, you also heard me growling there, Ghost of Perdition. Which is an Opeth song. Oh dear lord. Yeah, my stomach's really hurting. How peculiar. Can't be something I've had 2 days in a row, can it? I drink filtered water. Not that that's got anything to do with it. I don't hate tap water, but I feel like if you drink filtered water all the time, and then, for example, you drink tap water with all the kind of impurities in it, your body might not expect it. Dr. Hilly. Talking shit that he has no idea about. That's kind of spooky. You can hear the elevator come back down. I'll go up, I should say. Oh, and that's why. That's a pretty cool moment. That's a pretty cool moment, that.
And they will be devoured, and we become one with them. Complete the church, complete the ship, and lead us home. Make us whole.
Carver, you have to listen to me.
Oh, to you. Isaac, your brain has been fucked ever since the Ishimura. I'm taking that shock point drive.
I'm not gonna let you kill Ellie.
You were just fine letting her die as Danik's hostage.
You knew what was at stake. It's your fault the Moons woke up in the first place.
Fuck you.
Shots fired. Space Bros going at it. Oh shit. But yeah, that was a cool moment because the elevator came down. It kind of spooked me. And then it comes down and he's on it. That's cool. I mean, some of this hallucination stuff is pretty cool in the DLC, to be fair. It's just that if they had to make a full game from this DLC, it would have ended up just being just like Dead Space 3.5. You know what I mean? It's a bit more of the same. Can't wait to see Callisto Protocol, man. I'm keeping everything crossed. I know it's third person as well because Glenn Schofield mentioned it's first person. Because I watched the interview with Sam Lake, you know, I mentioned about survival horror.
I'm coming, Carver. And you better stay the hell out of my way.
Try it, asshole.
And yeah, the IGN guy said, is it going to be in first person? My favourite horror game in first person. Are you drawn? No, it better not be in first person.
The age of man is at an end.
Third person all the way.
We have become too little to go around.
For the eternal credit, we are dying.
We once trusted with our future. Sabotaged it. For their eternal credit, we are dying.
So yeah, I did mention before with the cult leader, you have an achievement to either kill him or let him live. You know what I did. You'll find out in a couple of minutes.
Reactor core, we thought we could generate enough energy to power it. I guess now we'll never know. The madness has torn us apart. We stopped listening to each other, stopped working together. Sad that I should carry my faith my whole life only to lose it right before I die. There is no hope for a future. No rebirth.
You know, one of the things that's weird about this game, in the first 2 games, you get these, like, audio logs and the heads-up display where people are talking to you. Fuck you, Altman. But in this game, you just hear dialogue like that, and it's like, why am I hearing this? How is this coming through to, like, Isaac's comms, if you will? Do you know what I mean? Now, they're not directly speaking to him. It didn't happen in the first 2 games. You picked up audio logs to hear audio from what happened in the area you were at, kind of like BioShock does. But this game, you just hear it randomly. It's really strange. Mortal Kombat 2 Diffraction Taurus. I kind of want to do Mortal Kombat 2 Let's Play for the channel, man. I did a Mortal Kombat Let's Play back in January 2015, just completing Mortal Kombat 1 on the Mega Drive. And I kind of want to do it again. Mortal Kombat 2, that would be sick. Favourite fighting game ever. Coming from a man who does not like any fighting games, really. Ooh, a stomach. Sorry if you heard the gurgle there, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it is what I bet, and that's why I don't feel great. Oh, I think this is the Carver fight.
Carver, open the doors.
I can't let you blow up the ship.
Shit, Space Bros are going at it for good now.
You got that?
If you want it, you're gonna have
Woo
to come
woo.
in here and take it from me.
Fine, your funeral.
Oh my. I've just realised something, and this is such a dumb question, but I wouldn't know, because I mentioned a few times in the main game that I've only ever watched, I've never played this game co-op, so I've only watched 2 people play co-op up until Tower of Atlantis, the start of Tower of Atlantis. So if you can play this co-op in the DLC, then you actually fight each other. I'm guessing.
You're a dead man, Isaac. You hear me?
I won't let you leave them home.
I will do whatever the fuck I have to. I'm gonna find a way back. Just hold still, goddammit.
Oh my lord. See, I mean, this is kind of a cool idea, but it's a bit of a clusterfuck as well. And we're back here again.
Earth draws near. Even now we can feel it, teeming with life, teeming with markers. From each world we devour, a new brother will rise and be made whole. Our network will grow, and we will live forever.
What I'm doing here. I could see the marker glowing. What am I doing? I'm running around for some reason. I don't think I realise it's glowing. I don't know how. Convergence is at hand. Take a hit, Mr. Scooby-Doo Fisherman Man. Thought that guy would have been an insta-kill, but this game doesn't really do insta-kills the same way that other similar kinds of games do in the survival horror genre. If Shinji Mikami made this game, that guy would have been an insta-kill, 100%. one goes on quite a while longer, ladies and gentlemen. I think this might be the last one of these. You can now hit us with stasis, which is really annoying if you get hit with it. Ooh, wow.
You can kill the prophet, but you can't kill the god. Your chance to war the earth has come and gone. We are coming. We are hungry. We are here.
I don't think so, bro.
They will devour us. We will be made whole.
Get shat on. So there is where you can either choose to kill or leave alive. It doesn't change anything story-wise, really.
Right, Carver. They were just trying to slow us down.
Isaac's dialogue here is exactly the same, even if you don't kill that guy.
Do you still have the shock point drive?
Yes, look. I'm gonna get this reactor going. Get to the bridge as fast as you can and get it prepped for flight.
Hey, we're doing this?
Yeah, Carver. We're going home.
Feels good, man. Well, we're gonna get a happy ending after all, ladies and gentlemen. We can warn Earth and make sure they're safe from the Necros, you know. Feels good,
In the
man.
reactor.
All right, there should be a makeshift adapter
So,
along
there's
the
an
wall
actual
face to the
achievement
left
for
as you
doing
exit the
this part
elevator.
within a
Did you
minute.
see
I
it?
did try it on my first go here, well, the attempt you're gonna see, but it didn't go well because you've got to shoot these orange radioactive balls into the holes, and every time I tried, I hit the post. I was like, bloody England trying to win a football competition. So close, yet so far. We've got these cysts everywhere in here, but I don't think they're that dangerous, to be honest.
Okay. Let's see what happens. when
Here we
fire
go. You've got to do this in a minute, and I've never done it.
Maintenance mode enabled.
I think it's like 20 gamer score or some shit. But you've got to know exactly what you're doing. You've got to release the ball,
Active.
and then you've got to stasis. But as you can see, I've stasised it at completely the wrong moment. So already there, I've done good.
Reactor
And then you've got to shoot these immediately. But already I'm struggling here in terms of
I
time.
should be able to throw them directly into the core and force a power surge.
Is that safe?
No.
Power surges
I saw
usually
the
aren't.
energy level spike, but
Oh, how much wasted time, man.
critical.
I'm gonna try shooting them to force the reactor to overload.
Is that a good idea? No! Oh, look at that again, man! Get trolled, kid. So the cysts are actually quite dangerous, but look at that, that's quite cool how I'm doing that, I must admit. I'm leaning sideways to not get hit, and allowing the ball to follow me as well.
Warning. Reactor capacity critical.
Great ball control. I'm the spaceman Andreas Iniesta. Oh, holy shit, okay. Oh, there's the post miss. How did I hit the post there? This could have been a cool multiplayer game. Can you imagine like a team of... Remember Zero G basketball from Dead Space 1? Imagine some kind of game where you had a team of people trying to do that. You'd have to accentuate it a bit more rules, but that could be cool, really fun.
Deadly radiation levels detected. All hands abandon ship.
But it's
All
venting
hands
radiation all
abandon
over
ship.
the place. We've got to activate the drive before it blows.
well, get your ass up here before you fry.
I'm trying.
Reactor overload. Reactor overload. Deadly radiation levels detected. All hands abandon ship. All hands abandon ship.
Let's get out of here, people.
Reactor overload. Reactor overload. Deadly radiation levels detected.
I'm gonna use an exhaust
All
tube.
hands abandon ship. Exhaust shell shot. Stand by. Discharge. Discharging.
Oh yes, we've not had one of these yet in the DLC.
Get that engine warmed up. I'm almost there. Hurry
So I do
up.
believe we've got to avoid the fire. This is a new variation on this tried and tested mechanic that Visceral love. We've also got mines again. Ooh, that was close. But there's so many like rehashed moments. A lot of the quality of this game and its DLC are copied from the second game. Not all, but a lot. Boy, were they running out of ideas at this point.
If you don't get up here quick, we're going home in a million pieces.
Almost there.
Danger. Reactor overload. All hands abandon ship. Reactor
Kind of reminds me of the USM Valor.
abandon ship.
Let's get out of here, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, this freaking ending.
Just get saved by aliens again. Just hit the damn button.
Through shock space we go.
Carver. Hey, Carver. We're almost there. Oh, we made it? Yeah, please.
De-shocking to Earth space in 3, 2, 1.
Unbelievable. Woohoo! Clarky and Carver, boys. Get it done. Back to Earth we go. Necros are done. They are finished.
Trust me. Trust me.
It'll be alright, lads.
Earth Government
Done it.
Command.
Unbelievable.
Sergeant John Carver, do you read me?
I don't know why they're not responding though,
Is
but
anyone there?
we'll find out when we get there. Dead Space 4 and all that. Fantastic, lads. Well done. Can't believe they survived. Can United Mining Traffic help us? No?
Lunar flight control.
What the hell's going on?
Terra Nova. Does anyone read us out here?
I don't understand. What? Where? What? No. And then the series died. A much, much better ending than the main game, in my opinion. And ultimately, because there will never be a fourth game, you have to, be of the opinion that we lost. Not Watch Mojo, but What Culture Gaming did a video, 10 games where the humans lost, and I think this game was in there, I think. And that's why. Damn, I just love how dark that is. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But I would ask you guys to watch Core Carnage. His reaction to this DLC was hilarious. Asking for that fourth game. And of course, I'd like to say what is going to happen if there is going to be a fourth game, but it's just not going to happen. It never is going to happen. But you can't help but wonder, would they continue it from here on out? You know what I think would be good? If I had my way, And let's get involved in a little bit of fantasy for the last minute or two of this video, ladies and gentlemen. If I had my way, Dead Space 4, yes, start on Earth, and then move out of Earth, play as Isaac for half the game, play as Ellie for half the game, introduce backtracking, more puzzles, bring back survival horror, obviously. The game's going to look beautiful, whatever EA engine, because EA have limitless money, because they're evil fuckers. And I like Carver as a character, but I think it would be incredibly symbolic to absolutely slaughter him in an absolutely wonderfully violent way, the same way that, what's his name, Franco gets killed at the start of Dead Space 2. I mean, you don't know who that guy is, unless you played Dead Space Ignition, because he was in that apparently, but yeah, that would be symbolic, brutal, and also, like, get rid of co-op, kill the co-op partner, you know, kill a character that you knew, and kind of liked in the third game, and then just go from there, new enemies. Improve and tweak the stasis and the kinesis and the guns, and I think without EA's meddling, there probably was another game or two of fantastic quality like the first two games, but obviously now we'll never know. Because this is the thing, when a team like Visceral get completely disbanded, a lot of that quality just goes all at once, and it's really sad. It's kind of like I was speaking totally different franchise, of course, but that's why Sonic Mania 2 will never happen, and if it does, it won't be as good, because all those guys have left now, and they've gone on to different projects. And Sonic Team are absolutely useless and hopeless. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad this project is finally done, because I don't love this game, but sick music though. But yeah, we're now ready for the remake, boys. And Callisto Protocol. Get hyped about that game, people. If you weren't hyped, search it out. And get hyped. Schofield is at the wheel. And he's going to do all he can to make the most disturbing, messed up survival horror game ever. And I am well and truly on board. And in the future, I'll be doing Dead Space Remake, first playthrough. And I'll be doing a walkthrough of it on its highest difficulty. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to the subscribers video coming up in a few days. I've got a clips video as well. Just some clips, about 5 minutes long, different games that I played this year. The classics, and a few other games left to feel where funny things happened. I'm going to hiatus off YouTube January and February. And I'm going to return. Black Sabbath ranked worst to best albums. Vanquish, Max Payne, Last of Us 2 all coming to the channel in 2002. Well, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you soon.